James Joyce once said, "The longest way round is the shortest way home." He invites us to explore life's maze not to escape, but to experience. James Joyce revolutionized literature. Through his innovative narrative style, he forever altered how stories could be told. His works like Ulysses and Dubliners offer a deeply introspective journey. Joyce's prose, dense and intricate, mirrors the complexity of human thought. He delves into the mind's private corridors with unprecedented depth. Stream of consciousness became his hallmark. This technique allowed readers to inhabit a character's inner world. It was radical for its time, weaving a tapestry of thoughts, feelings, and memories. Joyce placed significant focus on personal experience. He believed life's true meaning lay in the mundane yet profound moments we all encounter. By highlighting these experiences, Joyce shifted the narrative focus from grand adventures to the richness of everyday life. This was revolutionary. He captured the epiphanies found in the ordinary. Joyce showed that the extraordinary dwells in the details. His characters were not heroes in the traditional sense. They were deeply flawed and beautifully human. This focus on personal experience was more than a literary choice. For Joyce, it was a philosophical stance. He proposed that redemption need not be tied to traditional religious beliefs. Instead, he suggested it could be found in the depth of human experiences. This was a bold declaration. It challenged the conventions of his time. Joyce saw life as a series of interconnected experiences. Each moment offers a chance for growth and understanding. He believed in finding meaning in the here and now. Redemption, for Joyce, was not a distant promise, but a present reality. Joyce's upbringing played a crucial role in shaping his views. He was born in Dublin in 1882. His family was devoutly Catholic, a faith deeply ingrained in Irish society. As a young man, Joyce was steeped in religious teachings. Yet this immersion led him to question. He began to see the limitations and contradictions within traditional beliefs. Joyce's education exposed him to a world of ideas beyond religious doctrine. He devoured the works of philosophers and writers who challenged orthodoxy. This intellectual exploration fostered a desire to seek truth beyond the confines of religion. For Joyce, questioning tradition was not an act of rebellion. It was a search for authenticity, a search for something more. He sought a truth that resonated with the individual human experience. This search found its expression in his writing. Joyce's characters often grapple with their place in the world. They navigate the tension between societal expectations and personal desires. Through them, Joyce explored the complexity of the human condition. He showed that doubt and questioning are natural parts of the journey. It was through this questioning that Joyce found his voice. Critics of Joyce often highlight the void left by his dismissal of religious solace. Religion traditionally offers comfort and structure. It provides answers to life's difficult questions. Joyce's approach, they argue, removes this source of comfort. His narratives often lack clear resolution or moral certainty. This can feel disorienting to readers seeking clarity. Yet Joyce counters this through his art. He offers a different kind of solace, one rooted in the power of art and personal experience. He believed art could transcend the limitations of religious doctrine. It could offer insights just as profound, if not more so. Joyce saw art as a means of exploring the human soul. It was a mirror reflecting the complexity of life. Through it, he believed we could achieve a form of transcendence. Art, for Joyce, was not a luxury, but a necessity. It provided a language for the ineffable, for the mysteries we cannot easily articulate. Through his stories, Joyce opened windows into the soul, offering glimpses of truth. His work invites readers to see life in all its richness. He challenges us to find meaning in the fragments of experience. In Joyce's view, art and personal experience could indeed replace the need for traditional redemption. They offer a different path to understanding, one that is deeply personal and uniquely human. His characters teach us that redemption is not about perfection. It is about embracing our humanity, with all its flaws and beauty. Through Joyce, we learn to look at life with fresh eyes. We learn to find meaning in the journey itself, rather than in an elusive destination. James Joyce's insight into the human experience remains profound. He challenges us to rethink our understanding of redemption, to find it not in distant promises, but in the present moment. His work remains a testament to the power of art to illuminate the human condition. Joyce invites us to embrace the complexity of existence, to see life not as a series of problems to be solved, but as a canvas of experiences to be lived. Critics argue that Joyce's approach leaves a void where religious solace once was. Religion for many provides comfort, structure, and a framework for understanding life's challenges. It promises redemption and an end to suffering. For centuries, these beliefs offered a sense of certainty and purpose. In contrast, Joyce's narratives often lack such clear resolutions. His stories sometimes resemble life itself, fragmented, unresolved, and full of ambiguity. This lack of moral certainty can feel unsettling, especially to those seeking clarity and reassurance in life's complexities. Yet, Joyce counters this perceived void by offering something equally profound. He offers transcendent insight through art. Art becomes a new form of solace. It invites us to explore the depths of human experience without predefined answers. Joyce believed that art could provide the insights and truths once offered by religion. It is a different language, one that speaks to the human soul in ways that doctrines often cannot. Through art, Joyce sought to capture the essence of life, not as a series of problems to solve, but as a rich tapestry of experiences to be embraced. This poses a significant question. Can art and personal experience truly replace the redemptive promises of religion in our lives? For Joyce, the answer lies in the transformative power of art. Art allows us to confront our fears, desires, and doubts. It does not provide easy answers, but invites us to explore the questions. In doing so, it offers a kind of redemption, one that is deeply personal and grounded in the reality of human existence. Joyce's characters reflect this belief. They do not seek redemption in the traditional sense. Instead, they navigate their world, discovering meaning in their struggles. This approach requires courage. It demands a willingness to embrace uncertainty and complexity. Yet, it also offers liberation. It frees us from the constraints of rigid belief systems. It allows us to see ourselves and our world with fresh eyes. In Joyce's view, this is where true redemption lies. To understand Joyce's perspective is to accept the richness of the human condition. It is to embrace our flaws, contradictions, and vulnerabilities. Through this acceptance, we find a profound connection to one another. In our shared humanity, we discover a new kind of solace. It is rooted not in promises of an afterlife, but in the here and now, in the beauty of the everyday and the extraordinary found in the ordinary. Joyce invites us to see our lives as works of art. Each moment, each experience, contributes to the masterpiece of our existence. This vision challenges us to live with intention. It encourages us to be mindful of the present, to find significance in our daily interactions. Joyce's legacy is one of exploration and discovery. He urges us to engage with life fully, to seek meaning in the simplest of moments. This is the experience he valued above all, an experience that transcends the traditional notions of redemption. As we continue to explore the profound questions of existence, Joyce's insights remain relevant. They invite us to question, to seek, and to find our paths. His work challenges us to redefine what redemption means in our lives, not as a distant promise, but as a present reality. In this exploration, we find a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey through James Joyce's insight into the human experience. His vision continues to inspire and challenge us to look at life through a different lens. Join us next time as we delve into another thinker's exploration of existence. In the early 20th century, James Joyce emerged as a pivotal figure within a rapidly changing cultural and philosophical landscape. Traditional religious authority, which had long provided a stable moral and existential framework, was in decline. The Industrial Revolution had transformed societies, and with it came a sense of dislocation and uncertainty. As science and technology advanced, They challenged religious explanations of the world, leading many to question long-held beliefs. This period saw the rise of modernism, a movement characterized by a break with the past and a search for new forms of expression. Modernist thinkers and artists like Joyce sought to capture the fragmented reality of modern life. They experimented with narrative forms and language, reflecting the complexities of the human psyche and the disordered world around them. Joyce's work, particularly Ulysses, embodies this shift. It mirrors the chaos and uncertainty of his time through stream-of-consciousness techniques and non-linear storytelling. This modernist approach reflects a world where old certainties no longer hold. Yet, in the midst of this upheaval, Joyce envisioned art as a potential new religion. In the next section, we will explore how Joyce viewed art as a transformative force in the absence of traditional religious authority. James Joyce saw art as a sanctuary in a world that had lost its traditional anchors. In his view, art provided a form of spiritual guidance akin to religion. Joyce believed that where religion offered rituals, art offered an immersive experience. This experience could guide individuals through the complexities of modern life. By engaging deeply with art, one could find a sense of meaning and community. Joyce's works often mirror religious structures. Take, for instance, Ulysses. The novel is structured around a single day, mirroring the cyclical nature of religious rituals. Readers become participants in a journey of discovery, much like a pilgrimage. The language in Joyce's novels can be dense and intricate, demanding engagement similar to studying sacred texts. This reflects his belief that art requires devotion and rewards the seeker with insight. Furthermore, Joyce suggested that art's ambiguity stands in contrast to dogmatic certainty. It challenges individuals to embrace uncertainty. Through this process, art becomes transformative. It can heal and elevate the human spirit just as traditional religious practices once did. In the following section, we will examine concrete examples from Joyce's work that illuminate this connection between art and spirituality. In Ulysses, Joyce presents the character of Stephen Daedalus, who seeks meaning through artistic creation rather than traditional religious faith. In the Proteus's episode, Stephen walks along Sandymount Strand, contemplating the flux of reality and the limitations of perception. His thoughts are fragmented and poetic, reflecting a mind engaged in the artistic process. Here, Joyce suggests that through art, Stephen can explore and reconcile the chaos of his inner world. The passage illustrates how personal experiences become a canvas for artistic expression, offering redemption in understanding and beauty. Similarly, in A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man, Joyce traces Stephen's journey from religious conformity towards artistic independence. The pivotal moment occurs when Stephen rejects the priesthood, choosing instead to forge his own path as an artist. He declares, "I will try to express myself in some mode of life or art as freely as I can." This decision signifies a turn toward a personal form of redemption, found through the creation and appreciation of art. These examples demonstrate Joyce's belief in art as a spiritual endeavor. By engaging with his characters' struggles, Joyce invites readers to consider art as a source of meaning. In the next section, we will compare Joyce's ideas with those of other thinkers who explored similar themes. Virginia Woolf and Marcel Proust, like Joyce, wove intricate narratives that delved into the depths of human consciousness. Woolf's novels, such as Mrs. Dalloway and To the Lighthouse, examine the fragmented self and the passage of time. She believed in capturing moments of being, offering a form of redemption through intimate portrayals of individual experience. Woolf saw artistic expression as a means to transcend the mundane, aligning with Joyce's vision of art as a spiritual journey. Proust, in his monumental work In Search of Lost Time, investigates memory and subjective experience. He argued that true understanding comes from within, accessed through involuntary memories triggered by sensory experiences. Proust's concept of Madeleine moments resonates with Joyce's stream of consciousness. Both viewed art as a pathway to uncovering deeper truths about existence. However, Joyce differed in his embrace of ambiguity and uncertainty as central to the human condition. While Woolf and Proust sought clarity and understanding from their introspective journeys, Joyce accepted the chaos of life. This acceptance of uncertainty forms a core part of his artistic and philosophical approach, setting him apart. In the following section, we will address a significant challenge to Joyce's perspective: the need for moral certainty in art and life. Critics argue that Joyce's embrace of uncertainty, while artistically liberating, falls short in offering the moral certainty traditionally provided by religion. For centuries, religion has offered a structured framework for living, marked by shared values and communal rituals. These elements provide emotional and social support, helping individuals navigate the complexities of existence. Art, in contrast, is often seen as personal and subjective, lacking the clarity and stability many find in religious teachings. Traditional religions guide followers through moral dilemmas with clear guidelines. They offer a sense of purpose and belonging that art, with its inherent ambiguity, struggles to replicate. For many, the idea of relying solely on personal experience and interpretation is daunting. It suggests a life untethered from communal norms and ethical certainties. This objection questions whether art can truly substitute the comprehensive role of religion in shaping moral landscapes. Yet Joyce's vision does not dismiss the value of moral guidance. Rather, it challenges the rigidity in its source. By encouraging individuals to find meaning through art, he proposes a dynamic interaction with morality. In the next section, we will explore Joyce's response to this need for certainty and how it frames his broader philosophical outlook. Joyce might argue that the quest for moral certainty can become a restrictive force. It limits the individual's potential for creativity and self-discovery. In his view, embracing uncertainty does not lead to chaos, but to a richer, more authentic life. This perspective allows each person to interpret their experiences uniquely, fostering personal empowerment. For Joyce, art serves as a vessel for this personal exploration. It provides a space where individuals can reflect, question, and develop their own values without the constraint of predefined moral frameworks. In works like A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man, Joyce illustrates the protagonist's journey from the confines of traditional morality to a realm of personal insight and artistic expression. This narrative exemplifies how uncertainty can lead to profound personal growth and authenticity. Joyce's response to the objection is that true moral understanding arises not from external impositions, but from internal realizations. This approach aligns with his broader belief in the transformative power of art. It encourages a continual process of questioning and redefining one's beliefs. This dynamic engagement with morality paves the way for a discussion on art's role in modern society, which will be explored next. In contemporary society, Joyce's vision of art's redemptive power finds new resonance. The advent of digital media has transformed how art is created, shared, and consumed. Today, anyone with access to the internet can produce and distribute art, breaking down traditional barriers to entry. This democratization allows diverse voices to participate in the cultural dialogue, reflecting Joyce's view of art as a means of personal and societal revelation. Digital art platforms echo Joyce's emphasis on individual experience and interpretation. Users curate their own artistic journeys, engaging with works that challenge or affirm their evolving beliefs. In this way, art becomes a tool for self-discovery and societal reflection, much as Joyce envisioned. Furthermore, digital media enables collaborative and interactive forms of art. This fosters a collective search for meaning, aligning with Joyce's idea of art as a communal, yet deeply personal exploration. The shared creation and consumption of art can lead to new insights, prompting individuals to reshape their moral frameworks. In this digital age, Joyce's belief in art's transformative capacity remains vital. It invites us to consider how embracing uncertainty in art can impact our psychological well-being and inspire future generations, a theme we will explore further in the next section. Joyce's philosophy suggests that embracing uncertainty can foster psychological resilience. By welcoming ambiguity, individuals may develop a more flexible mindset. This adaptability can enhance one's ability to cope with life's unpredictable challenges. Nietzsche argued that Embracing the unknown cultivates strength. Similarly, Joyce believed that the uncertainty central to modern art encourages exploration and creativity. When individuals confront the unknown, they often discover new perspectives. Such openness can lead to profound emotional depth. This depth allows for a wider range of emotional experiences and a greater capacity for empathy. Joyce characters often navigate uncertain worlds, reflecting their creator's belief in the growth that uncertainty can catalyze. Furthermore, the creative process itself thrives on uncertainty. Artists, by accepting the unknown, can push boundaries and innovate. Joyce's own works like Ulysses exemplify this, breaking traditional narrative forms and evoking rich, layered interpretations. In embracing uncertainty, individuals not only gain resilience, but also cultivate a richer, more nuanced emotional life. This synergy between uncertainty and creativity is a cornerstone of Joyce's legacy. As we transition into the next section, we will examine how Joyce's influence extends beyond literature, inspiring artists across various mediums. Among those profoundly influenced by James Joyce is the American writer Thomas Pynchon. Pynchon, known for his dense and intricate narratives, often employs a stream of consciousness style reminiscent of Joyce's own technique. This can be seen in his novel Gravity's Rainbow, where the complexity and interwoven narratives mirror Joyce's Ulysses. Pynchon's characters frequently navigate uncertain worlds, reflecting Joyce's thematic embrace of ambiguity. In the realm of visual arts, the British artist Tom McCarthy draws directly from Joycean themes. McCarthy's conceptual art often explores the fragmentation of reality and perception. His work, like Joyce's, challenges the viewer to find coherence in chaos, inviting a similar engagement with uncertainty. Composer Luciano Berio, in his Sinfonia, incorporates Joyce's text, blending layers of narrative and sound. This piece reflects Joyce's groundbreaking narrative techniques in a musical form, demonstrating the cross-disciplinary impact of Joyce's work. Berio's composition captures the essence of Joyce's celebration of the modern experience. These artists and others show how Joyce's ideas continue to ripple through creative fields, pushing boundaries and inspiring new forms of expression. In redefining redemption for the modern age, they, like Joyce, challenge us to find meaning in the unpredictable. In the modern age, redemption may no longer align with traditional narratives of salvation or moral absolutes. Instead, influenced by Joyce, it becomes a journey of personal growth and community engagement. Joyce's work invites us to embrace life's complexities rather than shy away from them. Redemption, therefore, is about understanding and celebrating the multifaceted nature of human experience. Joyce suggests that true redemption is found in the acceptance of uncertainty and the beauty of everyday moments. Personal growth is achieved not through rigid adherence to dogma, but through the exploration of new perspectives and ideas. This journey is also deeply communal, as Joyce illustrates through his characters' interactions, where redemption is often a collective endeavor. By celebrating life's chaotic unpredictability, Joyce offers a path to redemption that does not promise simple answers, but instead values the richness of the human condition. This approach encourages an ongoing dialogue within communities, fostering empathy and understanding. As we continue to explore Joyce's vision, we find a model of redemption that is deeply relevant in our increasingly complex world. In the conclusion, we will consider how this vision remains a vital lens through which to view contemporary society. James Joyce's vision endures as a beacon for navigating the uncertainties of modern life. His work transcends time, urging us to find meaning in the mosaic of personal experience. Joyce believed in the transformative power of art as a form of redemption. In today's world, where existential questions loom large, his ideas invite us to embrace ambiguity rather than fear it. Art becomes a refuge and a guide, offering solace amidst chaos. Joyce's Dubliners and Ulysses illustrate how ordinary moments hold extraordinary insights. His characters face moral complexities without clear resolutions, reflecting the intricate realities we encounter in our own lives. This mirrors a contemporary landscape where traditional certainties often fall short. By valuing subjective experiences, Joyce's work suggests a path through which we can articulate and wrestle with our own existential dilemmas. The ongoing relevance of this vision lies in its call for introspection and empathy. Joyce challenges us to see the world anew, to unravel and understand our inner narratives. As we delve further, the next section will explore how we might redefine redemption itself in the modern age, inviting us to carry forward the legacy Joyce so passionately championed. In the tapestry of modern thought, James Joyce stands as a guide through the complexities of human consciousness. His exploration calls us not just to read, but to engage deeply with our own stories. By doing so, we are urged to confront the nuances of our existence and the shared human condition. This endeavor, in turn, cultivates a broader sense of empathy and connection with others. Joyce's work thus remains a beacon, urging us to live thoughtfully and authentically. As we look ahead, let us consider how personal introspection and a redefined sense of redemption can shape our worldview. This reflection on Joyce invites us to embrace the richness of our inner lives as a means to foster a more compassionate world. Join us in the next essay as we delve into new philosophical landscapes, continuing to draw inspiration from the profound insights of thinkers like Joyce. Until then, keep pondering the depths of your own narrative.